last time we spoke about if it is to be, it's up to me. So this time I just want to speak about the difference between what is a goal and what is a dream. I reckon that everybody has a dream of some sort, something you want to achieve, something you want to do, somewhere you want to be. But how do we actually turn our dreams into goals? And that's by making them attainable, putting a time period on things, actually making it realistic. Like for me, a big dream has always been to for instance, drive a Bentley. I'd love to have a Bentley, but let's face it, I'm never gonna, not never, I won't be able to afford a Bentley with the salary I have now or anything like that. So I've got to put things into place to ensure that I get to that goal, if I ever get there. At the end of the day, that's a big thing about goals is you've got to set smaller attainable goals in order to get to your big goals. So you're thinking of short-term and long-term goals. So at the age of 11 and you say you want to drive a Bentley, that is fine, but you've got to remember you've got to get a license, you've got to get a job, you've got to earn money and all those things to be able to get there. For me, I'm just happy seeing a Bentley, or maybe even one day having a chance to sit in one somehow. I don't know if I could just to the Bentley store and go ask them if I can sit in their car. But either way, as far as it goes, is that a dream is almost unattainable if you look at it that way. But if you turn it into a goal, it becomes attainable and it's something that you can do. A big thing that I learned in the last couple of days, or something that I read, was don't expect $1 million paycheck if you're putting in minimum wage work. So what I find is, yes, obviously life's not fair. Sometimes you put in that $1 million work and you only get the minimum hour paycheck, but that's obviously got to do with your job and what you signed up for. But what I mean by that is that, or what is meant by that, is the fact that you are actually working at 125%. You are working at the top rate and better. You're not just working like what I need to do. And again, this is not about a job. It's not about earning money as such. It's more about what you put in, you get out. So if you're going to put in 2 hours of we're going to use the analogy of rugby practice again. If you're going to put 2 hours a week into your rugby practice, don't expect to be the best player in your school. If you're going to put in 4 hours a day, well, maybe then you can start becoming the best in your school. And again, practice is not always, and I remember as a kid, I was like, I read all these things, Jos van der Westhuizen and all these people, how much they used to practice, and I just didn't understand. But when I practice at school, it's only for one period or for whatever. What we mean by practice is actually going beyond that, staying on the field after school and kicking the ball a few more times, putting in hours in the on the fitness field, doing extra to build your skills, to build your strength and your stamina. Again, I'm not saying that you have to play rugby. I'm not saying that you have to follow any of this. I think that to make it clear is that perhaps today, as you're sitting watching this video, these things aren't making sense to you. But one day when the time comes and it needs to make sense, you'll think back and you'll remember this. Hoping you'll remember this and you'll start applying these things to your life. But yeah, the biggest thing to remember is that you've got to make goals. Don't just have dreams. Don't just let it be pie in the sky. Put a plan in place so that you can get into there. So the difference between a dream and a goal has a plan, a dream has no plan. It's up in the air somewhere. Alright, see you next time. Cheers, bye. For more cool bananas and awesome sauce, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friends. And also comment, of course.